How you guys doing today on this wonderful Wednesday? A lot of people have been asking me about my opinions on the election yesterday. And basically it's this: I don't consider it a loss for the Republicans. Not that Nordstrom was the better candidate, but the fact that Ed Gillespie wasn't a good enough candidate. And it should be an eye-opener for both Democrats and Republicans. And the reason why I say this is Ed wasn't good enough because Ed's established. And that's what most of us are concerned with, these established congressmen and senators and that have been in politics for 30, 40 years and taking money from special interest groups as well as lobbyists. And I don't know if you guys know, in Virginia, Ed Gillespie was a 30-year lobbyist, and I think that was his downfall. He didn't know whether to run with Trump or run away from Trump. So it should be an eye-opener for everybody. Everybody should take this as an eye-opener. This is what most of us want. There's 535 people in there in the House of Representatives and the Senate. And these people are established. And there's more of us than them. And basically, I think we need more patriots to run than established politicians, whether Democrat or Republican. We need to push for new, fresh ideas and new blood. People that understand the common man, how much gas costs, how much milk costs, how much daycare costs, what people go through on a day-to-day life. These people that are established all this time have no clue about that. So instead of us looking at each other and voting down party lines, I'm a Democrat, so I got to vote for a Democrat. I'm a Republican, I got to vote for a Republican. We all need to sit down and start talking. The Democrat people that I've talked to, me being a conservative male, is the fact that, I do have some liberal views. Am I more conservative when it comes to my pocket? Of course I am. But I do have liberal views. And if people sit down and talk instead of calling each other stupid because they voted Democrat or calling each other stupid because they voted Republican, and really sit down and had a real conversation, you will understand that the majority of us are on the same page. There's a lot of us who consider ourselves liberals that we really don't care about abortion. There's a lot of us that are conservative and we really don't care about abortions. But what we do have in common are taxes, education, the economy, jobs. Those are the things that we're concerned about, and those are the things we've got to get back to. Instead of letting these long-term established politicians play on our emotions, we need to get back to what is important for the majority of Americans. There's over 320 million people in this country, and only 535 people make decisions for all of us. And they play on our emotions, whether they're Democrat or Republican, and we need to push back. We need to get these long-term politicians out of office, whether it be Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, Paul Ryan, McCain, all these guys who sit there and go back and forth. Oh, I cannot forget about my man Schumer. I would love for him to go somewhere. But all these guys that are sitting back there playing us against each other's, throwing out the race card, throwing out the abortion issue, throwing out the gun issue. Look, the abortion issue and the gun issue, those are already in the Constitution and they are settled. Will they be changed? Maybe. I don't know. But what needs to change right now is the economy. That's what needs to go up. The things that we all have mutually in common are the things that we need to worry about. So instead of us going back and forth each other as Americans, as Democrats, Republicans, let's sit down and have a conversation and see where we stand on common ground. And I can almost guarantee you that 90% of you are not a Democrat like you think, and you're not a Republican like you think. This right here is the perfect time for a new party. And I'm not talking about the Tea Party. I'm not talking about the Green Party. I'm talking about a People's Party. That is what we need right now. The Republican Party was created in 1854. And the reason why it was so easy for them to start another party is because there was so much controversy within the Democrat and the Dixiecrats. So that party was established. This is the perfect time for us. There's turmoil in the Republican Party. There's turmoil in the Democratic Party. Things are being exposed. Crimes are being exposed. This is our time to step up and have a People's Party and tell them no more. I'm Deion Alexander, American First.